Welcome to Kangen, Philippines. We help families achieve sustainable, cost-efficient, and eco-friendly solutions towards holistic wellness in the next 30 years and beyond. We render excellent customer experience while building lifelong relationships. My name is Diana Reyes, and I'm a nurse by profession, and my whole family has been in Kangen for over 10 years. And what I want to do right now is to share with you why we chose Kangen Water as our water in our home. I want to share with you how Kangen Water is different from other types of water that is widely used in the Philippines, and most of all, I want to share with you why this water will support you and your family in your health for the next years to come. Today, I want to show you our Kangen Water presentation and why you and your family must have a Kangen Water machine in the comfort of your own home. Now, our body is 70 to 75% water. And water indeed is the most important substance in the world. However, not all water are created equal. Now, a little bit of history about our Kangen water. It was derived from what we know as miracle water sources all over the globe. One of those is this water from the Lourdes, France. We also have the water from the Hunza Valley and various locations in the whole world. Now, there was this scientist. He's a Nobel Prize winner doctor, Dr. Henry Kawanda, and he dedicated 6 decades of his life just to study these water sources. And what he discovered is that these water sources had high alkaline pH and, most importantly, extraordinary amounts of active hydrogen. And what our Japanese scientists did is develop a device that could recreate the same quality of water so that we are able to consume it in the comforts of our own home. And this company is a 48-year-old Japanese company and an original equipment manufacturer in Japan. And what the machine actually does is it purifies our water and then puts it in a process called electrolysis, where we induce electricity in water so that it transforms the water from our regular tap water into healthy, pure, electrolyzed reduced water that you and your family will surely benefit from. Our company is not only recognized in Japan. Internationally, the Water Quality Association has given 4 Gold Seal certification standards for our company and the machine itself. In fact, in Japan, this is ISO certified 13485 for medical use. Aside from that, we also have the ISO 9001 for quality management. We also have the 14001, which represents environmental standards as well. And with all of these certifications, we know that our Kangen water machines is the best in the industry. And this is our Kangen water machine. And just by the size of it, there's over 100 functionalities and uses because this machine can create 5 different types of water. This is our Kangen water. We also have clean water, beauty water, strong acidic water, and strong Kangen water. And what I want to show you is our Kangen water, which is our drinking water. Now, our Kangen is a Japanese word which means back to origin. The vision, aim, and goal of the company is to bring back the healthy water sources that we used to have. And Kangen water has 3 properties. Number 1, it's very rich in antioxidants. It also has high pH levels. And lastly, it has tinier structures of molecules. Now let's go first with our antioxidants. As we know, antioxidants are substances that delays aging, pampabata, pampablooming, and most of all, it enhances our immune system and fights free radical damage inside our body. I want to show you how we test for antioxidants. Now, we have different water samples. These are some brands that are widely used in the Philippines. And later on, we will also get our Kangen water. Now this is our tap water. We also have here example of purified water, and this will represent all the other types of purified water available. We also have samples of distilled water. Another distilled water. Now, we also have Evian. This one is an international brand. We also have sports drinks. Now, these sports drinks or energy drinks, it will represent all of our electrolyte drinks. We also have a sample of soda. Now, this will also represent all of our soda. Or sugarless soda. And now we will get our Kangen water. Now that's how easy you get your Kangen water from this machine. You just turn it on and then it processes the water. As you can see, there are some small bubbles from our Kangen water. These are your hydroxyl ions, which are very rich in antioxidants. Now I have here an ORP chart. It's called the oxidation reduction potential chart. And as you can see in this chart, we have a positive side. Positive ORP means positive for aging and rusting. It causes premature aging to our cells. And the higher the ORP, the positive ORP number, the more oxidizing it is for our body. On the other hand, what we want to see here is a negative ORP value, because negative ORP means it's anti-oxidation process. That's the antioxidants. As you can see, our vitamin C is just around -50. Our green tea is around -100. Our cod liver oil or our fish oils is around -200. And of course, we will also test our Kangen water. Now, what I have here is the ORP meter. Again, this will measure our ORP with the different water samples that we have. By the way, this is the same device used by our Bureau of Fisheries and wastewater engineers to determine whether the water is oxidizing for the fishes or not. Same with our body as well. Okay, now let's check our tap water. That's around +600. Let's also check our purified water. Again, this will represent all the other purified water there is in the market. We also have distilled water. That's around still +600. We also have another type of distilled water, still around +600. When the ORP is 350 mark and above, it causes significant aging to our body already. Now let's check our Evian. That's still +600. We also have our sports drinks. As you can see, it's around +700. Let's also check our soda. Still around +600 to +700. And of course, we want to check also our Kangen water. This is the ORP of our Kangen water. What you'll notice there is the meter reading slowly goes down, and what you have here is a negative sign. Again, negative ORP means negative for oxidation. It means it has antioxidant properties in the water. As you can see here, the ORP of our Kangen water is almost -800. Now, if we transfer the probe back to our soda, what you'll notice is the ORP rises up once again. Now, I'll transfer this back to our Kangen water, and there you have it. 1 glass of Kangen water equates to more than 10 times the potency of your regular vitamin C. And that's why it's very, very healthy for our cells. And 1 cup of Kangen water also equates to 5 kilograms of broccoli and 1 kilogram of blueberries. That's how rich this Kangen water is in antioxidants. Now, did you know that the #1 oxidizing disease is actually cancer? That's why in the American Anti-Cancer Institute, this is the #1 recommendation for cancer prevention and cure. It's also featured in this book, Killing Cancer, Not People. Now let's go to the second property of Kangen water, where we will talk about the pH levels. Now I have here a Nobel Prize winner doctor, Dr. Otto Warburg, and he discovered cancer. He said that cancerous tissues are acidic, whereas healthy tissues are actually alkaline. Now why is this relevant to us? Most of our degenerative diseases are actually caused by too much acid waste stored inside our body. Now, where do we get this acidic waste? #1, we get this from the food that we eat, and of course, still the 70% of our body, which is water. Now, to measure our pH, I have here a pH test liquid and also a pH chart. In this chart, you will see here different colors. When you see the pH later on color green, it actually means it's neutral. It's not acidic, it's not alkaline. When you see the water turn yellow-green, yellow-orange to red, it's already acidic. Too much of that equals sickness. And if you see the water turn bluish to purple, that's actually alkaline, which is good for our body. So now, we will measure the pH of our water according to colors. Now this is our tap water. As you can see here in our pH chart, our tap water is neutral. It's not acidic, it's not alkaline. Most of our tap water is actually government regulated. They put a substance called lye to make the water neutral or even slightly alkaline, because acidic water can actually rust our major pipes. As we can see, our purified water is yellow, it's acidic, and our distilled water are also both acidic. Now, distilled water is actually dead water. It has 0 minerals in it, which means it's very acidic for our body. According to the World Health Organization, purified water, demineralized water, or even distilled water is not actually ideal for drinking. It also strips off essential minerals from our body and can contain plastic materials or toxic metals along with them. Now, we also have here Evian. As you can see, it's also green or slightly alkaline. We also can have different bottled waters which are neutral or slightly alkaline because they mix in some minerals into the water to make it neutral or slightly alkaline. We also have our sports drink and soda. As you can see, almost orange, they are very acidic. Now we have here our Kangen water. It's purple and it's highly alkaline. Now, if this is currently the 70% of your body, now what will happen when we shift to drinking Kangen water? Now some might say it became purple because Kangen has already colored purple. Now let's use our Kangen water that has no pH test liquid yet. Now when you drink Kangen water, it helps flush out toxic acidic waste from inside your body, making you and your body in balance and allowing your body to also have the ability to heal its own self. Now let's notice our sports drinks, and our soda. Now, just 1 cup or 1 glass of soda, you will need 28 to 32 glasses of Kangen water just to make it neutral. Now, when your body is already healthy, and there are some occasions, you drink soda, just a sip of your soda, and this is diluted soda by the way, just a sip of that, it actually will make your body acidic once again. Now, even sports drinks, very, very acidic. Again, too much acid waste in our body actually causes our different degenerative diseases. And what we want is to maintain that healthy alkalinity that our system has. Now, the third and one of the most powerful qualities of our Kangen water is its tinier structures of molecules, or we also call it microclustering. Now, have you ever noticed when you drink lots of water, you feel bloated or somehow you cannot consume lots of water in a day because most of our regular types of water has bigger clusters of molecules. Now, our Kangen water has tinier structures of molecules, and to actually show you that, I have here one of our regular tea bags to illustrate how water gets absorbed into your cells. Now, as you can see here, we will see how water gets absorbed into our cells and our body. So, tea bag with regular water. What can you notice here? There's no tea extract coming out from this tea bag because our regular types of water have bigger clusters of molecules, right? It actually is around 15 to 20 clusters of molecules. And of course, right now, what we will check also is our Kangen water. Now, our Kangen water has 4 to 6 clusters of that molecules. Now, this wasn't heated, it wasn't boiled. And when we pour this down into the tea bag or the tea extract, what have you noticed there? Immediately, the tea extract came out from the tea bag because that's how fast your Kangen water enters your cells and takes out the toxic acidic waste. Now, let's also check the other types of water. We have here Evian. What have you noticed? There's no tea extract coming out from that. We also have here our distilled water. Still, no tea coming out from that. There's still no tea extract coming out because again, they have bigger clusters of molecules. Now, when we get this back to our Kangen water, notice what happens here. The smaller the molecules of the water, the better it gets absorbed into your cells. In fact, according to studies, Kangen water gets absorbed by 85% more than our regular types of water. That's why one of the things that you will feel when you start drinking Kangen water is that the water is very light to consume. You get to drink more water. Aside from that, you will feel a detoxification process, which is very good because it's like taking out the toxic acidic waste from your body. You get more energy, better sleep, and most of all, you feel the balance and the hydration that this Kangen water can do to your body. Now, I have here a doctor, Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He's a gastroenterologist, and he actually pioneered the scope for our colonoscopy. Dr. Hiromi Shinya is a world-renowned doctor, and in his practice, he uses Kangen water as a part of the treatment protocol. In fact, he has this book. It's called the Enzyme Factor book. Here in the page 159 of the Enzyme Factor book, you can read here, Kangen water is considered the very best drinking water because of its incomparable powers of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation from Dr. Shinya. And that's how wonderful your Kangen water is for your health. But most of all, right? We want to be healthy in a long-term basis. As a matter of fact, I have another book here by Dr. Feridun Batman-Helij, where he says that you are not sick, you're just thirsty. And yes, we are all thirsty for the right type, the healthiest type of water in the planet, our Kangen water. People lose their health to make money, like most of us do. However, some of us lose our money to restore our health. One of the things that we are very passionate about in Kangen, Philippines is we want to break this cycle to let and allow your family to have that sustainable health, cost-efficient in the long term, and most of all, also eco-friendly. Kangen water, the best water in the planet. Change your water, change your life. You and your family only deserves the best. For more information, follow us in our social accounts, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube channel, Kangen Philippines. And see you in our next videos!